It's a wasteland out there because the big box stores ain't doing it. Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to the Definitive Yo-Yo. I'm simply Mike, and today we're going to find where we can buy some yo-yos. I've been asked on more than one occasion, where can we find the yo-yo? So we're going to start with the biggest and the best, Yo-Yo Expert. Andre is sorry, but not sorry. He loves yo-yo, and it comes out in his website's presentation. Extremely well done. And they have a van, so there. They also have some exclusive yo-yos, the expert versions, as it were. Check it out. This is like the go-to spot for buying yo-yos. But we also have Yoyo Sam. Pretty local, at about an hour's drive from me. They have the yo-yos, but they also have juggling materials, kites, and a few other knickknacks. So check them out because they have specials and the discount codes. Next, we got Markmont.com. Michael Montgomery has been in the yo-yo game for a minute, and he sells pretty much exclusively his own yo-yos, but there are yo-yo themed accoutrements to be had as well. Next, we got the Yoyo Shop. Same deal as Yoyo Expert. They sell other yo-yos, but they also have some t-shirts and a few other accoutrements as well. Check them out. Plus, they got right now a Black Friday sale going on. Dr. Popular is also deep in the yo-yo game. He sells exclusively his own yo-yos, which are very, very nice, I have to say. But he also sells some other eclectic devices, games, puzzles, stuff like that. You might want to check his stuff out because it is very eclectic. Centered in Asia, but having a worldwide footprint, is Rewind. I would say they are just as big as Yoyo Expert, but they also have yo-yos that you might not find here in the United States. It is well worth the effort to go over there and check them out for sure. And recently, they've been putting up tutorials to help people get acclimated to their new device. So check them out on Facebook and Instagram. But they also have a YouTube channel if you want to get real familiar with them. Next from our boys up north is Rain City Skills. Now, I've been a huge fan of Rain City Skills since their website first went up. Many of their yo-yos come through this space. And I have to say, I have not been disappointed by neither one of them. But they also have accessories as well. So check them out because you might find something a little more off the beaten path. And we all like a little quirk in our yo-yo. Next up is LatiaYoyo.com. Based out of Madrid, Spain, they say they are Europe's best yo-yo store. Now, they do carry quite a few yo-yos that you're familiar with, but they also carry a few yo-yos that you might not be able to get here in the United States. And don't worry, they do ship worldwide. For a little extra, of course. I'm thinking Germany, but it might be somewhere north like Sweden or Denmark. But this is Spin Cult. I'm not too familiar with them, but I have seen their website, and they have this promotional video where Leonid Nemchik joins the team. So check them out, have a look around and see what you think. And for our Aussies down under, we have yoyo.com.au, which is Australia wide. Now, they have older yo-yos and the selection is sparse, but it's enough to get you started. And it won't compete with Offset, not too much. And next after that, we have yoyoplaydecom, which is a similar deal. Some older yo-yos, but it's enough to get you started. So by all means. We'll come back to a few more stores, but check out this frustration. That's not it. That's not it. That's not it. That ain't it either. Well, that's nice. But that ain't it. That's definitely not it. Okay, we got few and far between yo-yos. Makers of a few more high-end boutique yo-yos. And we're going to get into a few more of those places. But they do sell exclusively their own yo-yo with a few accessories. Next, we got mazel top yo-yos. Again, with that boutique yo-yo status. But he also has accessories, like a very dope string that I use quite often. Very nice. He also has bearings and a few pads. Next, we got eylink toys. I do know Katie Thompson joined their team a little while ago, but I have not gotten into their yo-yo. Their most famous yo-yo probably is their melatonin. So go ahead and have a look around, because they're doing some nice things as well. Huge shout out to Motion Yo-Yos. They're not quite new on the scene, newish, but they are dropping bombs lately. So check those guys out for sure. I really like what they're doing. I'm going to have to check out one of their yo-yos real soon. Have to do a quick rapid fire, but we're going to finish on Turner return types. Makers of a few sexy yo-yos. So you might want to check their website out as well. And I do know that there's a retailer that's throwing some of their stuff around too. And next we have Good Life yo-yos. They was quiet for a while, but they just recently came out with the shell, which looks pretty dope. And I think it's in collaboration with another yo-yo manufacturer. I don't have that information in front of me now, but you can get up on some t-shirts. Next, we got Atmos Projects, and I do know they've been quite active lately, putting out some November market and some other heat as well. So check them out. Atmos is doing big things, and I see them quite frequently, so you might already know about it. Who doesn't know about One Drop? Come on, they consistently put out good hits. Not only do you find them in retailers, but they also sell their own yo-yos on their website, so check that out. I know you have. Next, we got ARTCA. I'm not too familiar with what they've done recently. I just grabbed a couple of pictures, so please get familiar. And next is the Markmont Shop. Now, I do know Mark is over there trying to establish his own brand, which is really a subdivision of One Drop Yo-Yos, but he has a few more things going on, so you might want to give a glance over at his website as well. Circling back to our boutique yo-yos, we have round spinning objects. RSO has done quite a bit in the titanium market space, with quite a few highly valued pieces in the market. Now, I have wanted an RSO for a while, but they came so quick and was a little bit out my range as far as price was concerned. Next, we got the Markmont Shop. Here's a promotional video, a little bit of a promotional video, but the Markmont Shop is a physical location selling t-shirts and yo-yos. If you're in the area, check them out, because a store dedicated to yo-yos is a rare thing. So please go support it. Mark over at MK1 Yo-Yos has been designing for quite a while, and he settled in on this Dynamis. I'm not sure how that's pronounced, but that is an exciting looking yo-yo. Go check out their website for a little bit more information, of course. And who doesn't know about LeftVer? They've been in the game for a minute, and they do sell their own yo-yos, with a few of their things popping up in retailers as well. Recently, they put out some very affordable plastics, like the 000 plastic, the Plastic Peak, and a few others. I was very happy with them. Next, we have Corco yo-yos. Haven't checked on them in a minute, but I do know they were selling that Qubit just a little while ago. So have a look around, see what they get into. And we have Unparallel coming in hot. They just had recently a couple of new yo-yos that dropped, I think I want to say over the summer. Yeah, over the summer. But there's a few other things that's on their website, so go have a look around there as well. I do like Unparalleled, a good Unparalleled yo-yo. A little surprising, Duncan has 2 websites. BeyondYoyos.com is one of them. Surprising because they sell the higher end professional grade yo-yos on this website. Not that cheap stuff. Another rapid fire, including the Monthly Throw, Static Co., ZGRT, and then finally we got Dressel Designs. Now, Dressel Designs has been doing things for a little while, and they put out that Monarch, which was pretty nice actually. A little heavy for my taste, but quite a few people have loved on that yo-yo. So check them out. Oh yeah, they were involved with the shell. That's right. Next we have Egypt Yo-Yo Town and Store. Found this by accident. So our guys over there in that part of the world, hey, I'm sending traffic your way. And next we got Yoyo Village, which is pretty new to me. I haven't really seen much of them, but they do carry a few YoYo Factory yo-yos and a few other brands, but check them out. They have a few tutorials that they can get you in on as well. Next we got MFDYoyo.com, which is the Monkey Finger brand. Not too much to say, go check them out. Next we have Zipline Strings. Now I'm a huge fan of Zipline Strings, as you should all be, but they do sell yo-yos occasionally on their website. Mostly known for the string game, but they got that possum and the honey badger that's sitting on their website right now. And occasionally CLYW throws a yo-yo or two at us from their website. There's a little bit more information about how Steve has gone on a personal journey, which is a good read, but we're here for the yo-yo games. Check it out. Next we have Bequest Yoyos. Now they only have the one product, the Legacy, but you can sign up for more news and upcoming events or more product. Rapid Fire Kadai Yoyo. And we also have the Unspoken Project.com. Now, Unspoken has been around for a minute, but they've quieted down lately, so check the website to see if there's actually anything there. At Design Lab. I'm not too familiar with them, but there is a couple of CAD renders sitting up on their website, so it might be something you might want to get into. Just have a look around, see what they got going on. Again, centered in Asia, we have the Mao brand, which can reach you anywhere in the world. And we do like Mao. Recently, they brought on Hank Freeman, 3A world champion and also a fellow Clevelander. My dude. But I've always liked the artistry of Mao. And they have a few other things going on, like these anodized yo-yos by Denkin. A couple of new releases like this new Aero Dynex Titanium. Something to look into. Very local to me is GSquid Yoyos. A good morning. A lot of that stuff is hit or miss over there, so if you can get up on one, by all means do so. But I do like GSquid. They have all the accessories and the yo-yos. Next we have Polyform Yoyos, which is a subdivision of LeftVer. This is the more approachable aluminum side of LeftVer. Their first yo-yo, the A4, has been sold out, but they have another one called the Dima, which is aluminum and some coated ceramic versions as well. This is it, the micro arc ceramic. So pretty interesting. Next we have Retic Yoyo. Reticulated return tops has been putting out yo-yo pretty consistently, and there's still quite a few things over there on their website, even though it's quieted down a little bit. But definitely worth an investigation. And they have one of my favorites from a couple of years ago. Next we have Magic Yo-Yo at GoMagicYoyo.com. Now, If you're unfamiliar, Magic Yoyo is the king of entry-level yo-yos. They do have some higher priced, higher end yo-yos, but for the most part, it's entry-level over there with them. The crystal, the hertz, and a few accessories is where you really want to get started with them. But they do have others, so check them out. Next, we have one of the biggest names in yo-yo, YoYo Factory. Most people should know about this company. They are one of the biggest names in yo-yo currently. And although they do sell exclusively their own yo-yo, there are adjacent pages like gentrystein.com, lucasdecker.com, and Angel2Up, which sells pretty much exclusively YoYo Factory. But they are a brand worth seeing and investigating. It's still interesting over at the factory. Fairly new company is called DYoYos. Remy over at Dis put out the Anima, which sold pretty quickly, and I suspect it's super popular. There has been indication that a second run is in the works, so keep an eye open to see how they're getting down over there. Next, we have the Voson brand at yoyo.in. Now, Voson is another supplier of entry-level yo-yos. They do have some more expensive ones like this Haley Titanium that comes in at the cheapest version is $220. But for the most part, Voson has a nice wide variety that you want to see. And next, hanging by a string is Yoyo Best Buy, pun intended. I say that because there's only one yo-yo available on their site currently. There are, however, a handful of accessories. So will they recover? I don't know, go see. Another large presence in the community is yoyotrickscom. Now, we're all familiar with how they give tutorials and teach people how to play yo-yo from the very beginning on into professional status. Here's a tutorial right here. But they also sell a variety of yo-yos, including their own brands. One of my favorites being the Civility from last year and this year as well, the updated version. So check them out. And next we have Sloosny.net. Another physical location with a variety of yo-yos that they sell out of their home office. Something to look into, especially if you're in the area of Prague and you want to get your practice sessions on. They do have a space for that. Next we have a bit of a one-off, JakeBullockArt.com, home of the Dunk, and the pre-release Dink. So go check that out too. And finally, we have yoyolocal.com, which sells some things here back in the United States. Nice selection, so I would recommend go checking those out because they do have quite a few new things up on their site as well. And that, my friends, is pretty much everywhere I know to buy yo-yos. If I missed your website, I'm sorry, but check out what we get into for next time. Of course, you know you can buy stuff from Offset website. So we're going to check out a few of those, as well as this new Odium from Circle City Yoyos. Nice return to form. And here's their contact information. I also want to give a huge shout out to Oh Yes Yo. I see you out there. But in the meantime, this is where we can get yo-yos at. I'll see y'all in the next video. Peace.